I work here.
Yeah, but I just was up here and I peeked in most of the rooms and then a nurse said you were down in the lab, so I went down there.
Well, I was on my way. What do you mean peeking into... Delia, look, I've got work to do. Will you go home?
Wait, just a minute. Listen to what happened. The worst thing. You know how Nancy can't stand Adam Cohen. Well, Adam Cohen can't stand Nancy either. He thinks she's a spoiled brat and all she cares about is getting gifts and leading a life of leisure, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with her.
Well, that's what makes horse races.
But Roger, Nancy's not like that at all. Imagine he even thinks that she doesn't care about spending time with Dave. How can he believe she just pops in here for 5 minutes to visit him? She's here for long times. She's around neurology more than I am.
You're kidding.
You're teasing.
No, I'm taking this very seriously, and I have some serious advice for you.
What?
Well, now that you've about exhausted this hospital's supply of young, eligible Jewish doctors, will you give up trying to break up Pat and Nancy? Just stop. They win, you lose.
Roger, I can't let them go on hurting people. We just have to find a way to change Adam's mind somehow, and I've thought of it.
Delia, I am a doctor, and this is a hospital. Will you let me do my work?
I'm really glad you're on duty tonight, Roger, because I need you to do just one little thing.
Look, no way. Absolutely not.
Just one thing. I want you to keep Patty away from Nancy tonight. Send him on an errand or something, but just don't let him get near Dave's room.
That's something like keeping him in surgery until midnight.
Roger, if you could arrange that, I will never ask another. I mean, I would be happy for years, would you?
No. But as fate would have it, Dr. Ryan is scheduled to be in surgery until midnight. Don't thank me.
Don't be mad. Now listen. The very next long weekend that we can get away, we're going. Just us. I won't forget.
Mm-hmm. Look, Delia, whatever it is you're doing, just end it tonight. No more peeking into rooms, looking for me or Adam Cohen or anybody else.
Well, Roger, what if I can't find Adam?
This is his floor. He'll show up eventually. Now, please, do not bother any patients, all right?
Excuse me, can you tell me where I can find Dr. Cohen?
I'm sorry?
Dr. Adam Cohen, he's a new resident.
Oh, yes, Dr. Cohen. I'm not certain where he is at the moment, but if you'd like me to page him, I'd be glad.
Oh, no, don't page him or anything. I'll wait. Oh, I know what a sweetheart Mr. Feldman is. Did my husband tell you what he just said tonight? It was so dear. He says his daughter is his most favorite visitor because she lifts his spirit and makes him forget all the pain he's been through. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, hi, Nancy.
Hello, Delia.
Coming to see Dave?
Yes. And you?
Oh, just waiting for Roger. I was going to stop in and say hello, but since you're here, I wouldn't dream of intruding. I know how he enjoys your visits. Would you page Dr. Ryan for me? Oh, Patty's in surgery. Well, if he asks for me, would you please tell him that I'll spend the evening with my father?
I'd be glad to.
Thanks. Bye, Nance. Give my love to your dad.
You were asking about Dr. Cohen?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll be along any minute.
In today's episode, the role of Dave Feldman will be played by Arthur Hammer.
Polly, darling, it's all over. Samuel Addison Snow died, but not in my living room. I'm free and clear, and so are you, thanks to you. Now, you are just having a delayed emotional reaction to which you are certainly entitled. So take another sleeping pill and try to relax. Oh, love, it was above and beyond the call of duty, and you were wonderful. Tell you, when Frank and I walked in here, I thought that everything was over. I mean, the marriage, his career, everything. How you ever managed to get a hold of a doctor and get that body out of here on the basis of one hysterical phone call from me, I will never know. Now, you mustn't worry about that. Someone is checking into the death certificate and the final arrangements. Roger Colbridge. Well, of course I can trust him. Well, it seems that Snow had this known heart condition, and there are very few relatives to be notified, and they bought the story. He was up in New York on business. He died in a small private hospital. So, darling, it really is all over, and I'm so sorry I had to involve you, and thank God for you. You really are the world's best friend. Do you know that? I love you. Frank. So, Polly, now you just stop thinking about the flowers. You've done enough already, and try to get your mind off it. That's right, darling. Bye-bye. Polly's almost as excited as I am about the wedding, if that's possible. She's talking about flowers already. Darling, you look exhausted. Now, why don't you just come here and sit and relax, and I'll fix a drink for you.
No, thank you.
You take off your jacket. It's so hot out.
It's cooled off now.
Bad day?
No, not too bad. Not since the board meeting this morning, anyway.
Well, I've had a very productive afternoon. I met with the lawyers, and there's no problem about Woodard Enterprises and the fundraising campaign.
Ray, we have to talk.
And the best news of all is that I was on the phone with my editors, and we've come up with a plan for coordinating Woodard Publications' involvement with the memorial.
Ray.
We can hit all the important sources without duplication, and I know I pledged over $3.5 million.
Forget about the money for now.
About the meeting this morning, I botched it up, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
It's just because I want the memorial so much for you.
It's not for me, Ray.
All right. For Edmund, for both of you, really. I was just trying to help. Sometimes I try too hard. Look, it's a curse. I step on people's toes, and I don't know I've done it, but I'll do better next time. I understand now. There are going to be lots and lots of meetings, and I will be so good, will wait to speak until I'm spoken to. Please, just sit back, and let me make everything nice and comfortable and cozy.
Leave the light on.
Please, we have a whole evening to forget what happened this morning.
Sit down, Ray. All right, you've had your say. Now I'm going to have mine.
Well, we could talk about it. I mean, you haven't said more than half a dozen words all evening.
Need time to think. Best thing you could do right now is just leave me alone.
Okay, Jillian. Now, you tell me how I could have acted any differently at that meeting.
Seneca, if I need to tell you.
I mean, did I interfere? Did I... what happened? Why couldn't we share that thing and work together on it? I wanted to make this a meaningful experience. It was never my intention to control you. It's because Frank's involved, isn't it? I mean, that's the bottom line. You've never really chosen between the two of us.
So that's what my life boils down to, a choice of mates, you or Frank? I know where I went wrong. When I started making choices for Edmund and not for myself. That's when it happened. That's when I got off the track.
Okay, look, Jillian, hindsight isn't going to do either of us any good.
No, not us. Me. Been sitting here thinking about me tonight. Remember Frank saying to me that I didn't want marriage, not because of this or that obstacle, but maybe because I just didn't want marriage. I wonder.
All right, now you listen. We have shared some wonderful times together. Now don't lose sight of that. Hold on to it. We've got to stay in touch with the things that we love in each other, Jillian. What makes us feel good.
You didn't keep me in touch with that today.
Well, maybe I can tonight, huh?
Oh, Mrs. Coleridge. Hi.
Boy, our paths sure do seem to cross a lot, don't they?
They sure do. Excuse me, but I don't think you're supposed to be in here.
Oh, that's just a rule for strangers. The wife of a chief resident can go just about anywhere.
Ah. Well, I'm just gonna get on with what I'm doing.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Go ahead. I just like to say hi when I see a friendly face. Whew, some way to spend a beautiful summer night, huh? Hanging around a hospital.
Oh, I don't know. I do it most nights.
Yeah, but you like it, right?
Yeah.
Boy, I'm certainly not cut out to be a doctor, because what I like is to go out and have some fun, like go dancing or something, or would I love an invitation to a fabulous party like the one Nancy's going on tonight. Boy, she's got all the luck. You remember Nancy Feldman?
I remember we had a very long conversation about her this morning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, she is off to an evening which I personally would consider heaven on earth.
Really?
Incredible.
Where's the party?
Gracie Mansion.
Gracie Mansion?
I think that's what she said, where the mayor lives.
So, the mayor gives good parties.
Oh, good is not the word for it. She was just telling me about it. It's going to be really special tonight.
She was telling you just now?
Oh, yeah. She's with Dave now, but I guess she won't be able to stay too long.
Aunt Sophie refused to budge tonight. She said she was tired of eating out, and why didn't they just throw something together for dinner? So they are there cooking their little hearts out. So we get a chance to be alone.
Where is Patrick?
On duty somewhere, working hard.
Are you still...
Daddy, all that's fine. I'm with you now. So let's not worry about that, okay? Look, I brought you something.
Great expectations.
Our old friend.
Thank you.
I know you're not up to reading it yet.
No.
So, I thought I'd read it to you. Did it for me, remember? 3 times, cover to cover.
Hello.
Adam, this is Nancy.
Yes, Daddy, we've met. Hello?
Hi. How you feeling? Any discomfort from the test this morning?
Not really.
Oh, good. Well, we only have one more, and we'll be able to do that tomorrow morning.
Another test?
Just a simple follow-up. Your dad will be in and out in no time.
A follow-up to some test he probably didn't need in the first place?
Nancy.
Enjoy your company. I'll check in on you later.
Thanks. Nancy. Why?
Daddy? What's wrong? Daddy?
Not so serious, huh? We had our first meeting, the project is underway, and tonight we're going to concentrate on us. What are you thinking?
I was thinking about you and children. Why do you want a child so desperately?
Do we have to analyze me now?
It's a tremendous urge in you. I realize I've never asked you why.
The usual reasons. And I wouldn't call it desperate.
I would. Something that's very deep inside you.
Yes, and I'd really rather not spend the rest of this evening analyzing the answer to that question. See, I just want to be with you.
I don't want your arm around me now.
Jillian, please. Don't close me out. I can't take the silences. Can't take sleeping apart from you. I want my wife back.
I wish I could change the way I feel. But we are where we are, and I don't know what to do about it.
And we decided it was best to keep a low profile, because this is Jill and Seneca's project. It isn't mine, and Ray, it is not yours. I don't care how much experience you've had in fundraising. I don't care what your contacts are. This was to be their meeting, run by Jill any way she wanted to, and you and I agreed to speak only when spoken to. We did agree to that, right?
Yes.
But within 5 minutes, you were challenging the agenda and running roughshod over the entire proceeding.
Well, I just felt that the board should be aware of the extent of my pledge.
All right, let's talk about this $3 million bombshell. Why hadn't you ever mentioned it to me before?
I should have. I'm sorry.
Ray, I think you used that money deliberately to undermine Jill's authority, and you came very close to succeeding.
It's an indication of my enthusiasm for the project and my commitment to it. Don't you believe that?
I don't know what I believe, except that you are an extremely intelligent and very complicated woman who is not above using her money and her influence to get what she wants. And I am beginning to suspect that you manipulate me, too. Yeah. My thought is you allow me to be in charge, so long as I move in your direction, and when I don't, you take over. Money, power, influence, you roll in the heavy stuff, and evidently nothing will stop you. Not even a promise to me.
No, you've got it all wrong. You've got it upside
Ray,
down.
I am very much aware of what happened at that meeting today, and I'm telling you, it really shook me up.
You mean Jill getting so upset?
I don't mean Jill. I mean you.
If you're trying to say something about us, I wish you'd just say it, please.
I am telling you that I did not like what happened at that meeting today, and you can take that any way you want to.
Daddy, it's all right. Daddy, you're not in pain, are you?
That young man.
Dr. Cohn, what did he do? Shall I get it?
You were very rude.
I'm sorry.
I'm all right. I can't help this.
Is it better now?
Yes. It's part of stroke. Silly.
Oh, it's not silly at all.
Dr. Cohn, Adam, explained it to me. My emotions off balance.
I didn't realize. So you can get upset easily, huh? Well, I guess that's nothing to worry about.
Right.
Look, I don't like Dr. Cohen poking around at you if it's not necessary. Maybe I've gone too far. I'm the one who got too easily upset.
He helps me. I like him.
Okay, Daddy. Then I do too. I'll apologize to him, I promise.
Thank you. Now, read. Wonderful idea. With feeling.
My father's family name being Pirrup, and my Christian name Philip, my infant tongue could make of both names nothing longer or more explicit than Pip.
That was a memorable day
So,
to me, for it made
I
great
called
changes.
myself Pip.
But it is the same with any life. Imagine one selected day struck out of it, and think for a moment of the long chain of iron or gold, of thorns or flowers that would never have bound you, but for the formation of the first link on one memorable day.
Oh, you mind if I come in?
Adam, please, come in.
Well, I see you decided to stay.
Sure. We got into our book here.
Great expectations.
Well, I can see it's very good medicine for you, but turn in soon, okay?
You can turn in right this minute. I will see you tomorrow.
Dr. Cohen, could I talk to you for a minute outside?
Certainly. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good girl.
Look, it's about the test tomorrow morning.
It isn't. I'm sorry about the way I've been acting towards you. I apologize.
Well, you don't have to, I understand.
I've been a little less than civil. You see, I thought you were using my father as some sort of guinea pig, and I was wrong. He likes you a lot.
Well, look, I guess I've had some mistaken notions about you, too. I'll accept your apology if you'll accept mine. Friends?
Okay. Goodbye.
And Miss Feldman, I think it's really terrific that you spent the whole evening with your father.
I enjoyed it.
Yes, I'm just saying that you made a choice I happen to like.